What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. This is gonna be a long-winded video, guys, but last video I asked for a suggestion of what y'all want to see, and Mr. Lucas Sutton had a fantastic idea, and this is his comment. Video idea. With your experience now, what tools would you buy if you had to start all over at square one? Brand type most useful, best investment, and so on. Thanks for your videos, man. This is a fun one. You got me thinking on this, and I love it. So square one, I mean, if I had to buy tools all over again, if I was like buying tools, I was restarting life again, because your life can change so quick. I mean, the strangest events happen to you. You make poor life decisions, and you have to start all over. Been there. I was in the field and made some poor life decisions, and got out and decided to make a poor life decision, get back in. So, fantastic question, guys. I absolutely love this, and I had fun thinking about it all day amongst dealing with some electrical gremlins I've been dealing with. So, with that being said, I took it, and I hope I took it the correct way. If I'm starting at square one, and I'm starting with maybe a little bit of cash in my pocket and a couple tool trucks coming by, and I'm at a new shop and I need to make some money and I need to start rocking and rolling. I still have all my knowledge and experience, but I have the bare necessities. First thing, y'all, I'd go to Harbor Freight, go get one of those 5-drawer roll carts. And it's nothing extravagant, but it'll do the job. So that's first and foremost. That's what I'd buy. Next, it's gonna sound stupid, I'll make sure I have paper and pen and some good flashlights. I love Streamlight products, guys. I mean, I've mentioned it before. Paper and pen and flashlights. I'm gonna sit there and make sure I can sell whatever I can. I am going to go through the customer's vehicle with a fine tooth comb and just make sure I document everything. Be it if I'm working in like an equipment dealer, or if I'm working in an automotive dealer or an independent shop, I'm going to sell every job that I can. If I'm doing an oil change or whatever, I'm gonna go through that vehicle, write every little thing up. Granted, I'm gonna prioritize. You don't want to be ripping people off. Definitely don't rip people off, because it puts a bad name on you. But if I notice it needs brakes, wheel seals, whatever the case may be, I'm writing it up. So that's first and foremost on that. I want to be able to do a fantastic inspection. Trying to build my money up and buy the tools I really want, the luxury tools, I guess. So with that being said, I'm looking at this as I'm starting from square one again. Oil changing pliers, or filter pliers. Filter bands, things of that. I mean, they don't have to be extravagant. This is some no-name that I picked up off the tool truck. It doesn't have to be crazy, guys. Something that I would suggest everyone have. For something like that, don't go by Snap-on or Mac or Matco. Go to Amazon. Amazon is y'all's friend. My friend. I love it when I get those smiley little boxes showing up at my house, but that's another subject. Next up on that list, guys, wrenches. I love Tekton products. Love these wrenches. They're comfortable. I have Snap-on wrenches in my roll cart. I choose these all day over the Snap-on ones. They're not expensive. They're great. I mean, I absolutely love everything about them. They're comfortable for me. It's subjective, it's comfortable for me, but that's what I would choose. I'd get the metric and the standard, full sets, that way I have all those, put those in the roll cart and rock and roll with it. I can do oil changes with those, got my filter wrenches, I'm rocking and rolling, I'm knocking out inspections, I'm running and gunning, guys. Granted, if I don't have a tool up here that I may need, I'll go talk to my coworkers and borrow what I need, but this is starting off. So if I'm working on equipment like I do now, Harbor Freight Get the jumbo wrench set. They're not too pricey. I think they're under 80 bucks. But it's 2 inches down to, I think, 1.25 inches or 5/16 inches, something like that. Great to have. They work for most of the things I need, so those would go in there. And Lucas, buddy, you know, I got a Epic 84, but there ain't a whole lot of workspace up top with all these tools, so I greatly appreciate it. You're making me work. So after that, guys, you know, on the Harbor Freight mentality, they're punches and chisels, guys. They do the job. I've had these for years and years and years and years. Yeah, I've got some broken ones. I'll just run those down on the, you know, the wheel and just clean them up, and I'll make use of them. They're green, whatever, you know. Probably not the best out there, but they do the job. Rock and roll with these from Harbor Freight. Call it a day. You know, you gotta put money towards other things that you need, and I've had these since square one, and I haven't had any complaints with them. Next, brushes. You know, cleaning up electrical contact points, things of that nature. Just doing it all day today, cleaning up little eyelets and whatnot like that. Make sure I'm getting good contact elsewhere. So, good set of brushes is a fantastic thing. And if you're liking what you're seeing so far, you know, you want to help a brother out, you know, like, subscribe, share, dislike it, tell me I'm beautiful. I mean, you could tell me I'm beautiful. That'd be a great Christmas present. Anyways, rolling on, guys. Little special. But yeah, we got the flashlights. Highly recommend stream lights. These are by far my favorites. And I hate losing on my due, and I'll go right back to buying the same flashlight. Just try to choose a different color. Moving on. Not everything has to be Snap-on in my book. I love Snap-on stuff, but not everything is Snap-on. But keeping on with the Harbor Freight, I'm at square one. I'm going to Harbor Freight and getting impact sockets. I've had these for 4 years. No issues out of them. They're not pretty. You know, it's not like a Snap-on where it's like, oh, nice. It's a basic socket. It's a good impact socket, gets the job done. I have no complaints. Pick those up, pulling wheels off, doing whatever I need to do, right? So I'm not going to spend $400 on a socket set when I can go to Harbor Freight and get two for, you know, 50 bucks, 60 bucks. You know, square one, guys, got to keep it cheap, right? But with that being said, you know, run those 1/2 inch drive sockets. This is not a cheap tool. If I'm able to go on a tool truck starting at square one and buy something, yeah, granted, I got the Ingersoll Air tools in here too, but I absolutely love this. The Ingersoll Rand 1/2 inch drive. It's a 20 volt. And when I was working on semi trucks, I was pulling lug nuts off of this. It didn't care for it too much, but it'd do it. And fantastic impact gun. I've had this thing for 4 years now. It's a little beat up. I've got no complaints with it. It does what it needs to do. I think I paid about $700 for it. It came with 2 batteries and a charger. It's up there in price. Worth the money, right? In my opinion, I would spring for that. So, I know I could go to Harbor Freight, you get the Earthquake Series impact guns and keep rocking and rolling, but it is what it is. Hammers. Probably hop on the Snap-on truck. I mean, a hammer's a hammer for the most part, but I absolutely love these. I think this is like 32 ounce, if I'm not mistaken, or oh, it's 40 ounce. I'm sorry. Wow. You know, my hammer's better, but I absolutely love these. I like Wilton too. I just bought one, but fantastic hammer. I would definitely pick this up if I was starting back over again, and this would be my go-to. I'm gonna load this poor roll cart up with everything, and then I have to put everything away. Thanks. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too. I mean, I really want to do this for you, so in the comments, drop more of what you want to see, and you know, hopefully I can produce it and make it entertaining for y'all. After that, guys, I'm gonna swing by Home Depot. I think I paid 33 bucks for this extension set. That's what I'm buying. And it's got quarter, it's got half inch, it's got, 3/8 swivels, all that. They're husky. I used them for years. I can't complain with them. They, you break one, you go to Home Depot and, go grab another one, throw it back in the set. Or if you're cheap, and you got a welder at work, have fun with that, Make some poor decisions, guys. It's fun. So we got our extensions. We're gonna get to the other sockets here in a minute, but go with it. Just kind of keep flowing through. Pry bars, again, you gotta have some pry bars, right? You can go to Harbor Freight, go get those, or go on the Snap-on truck, buy more tools, but you're starting at square one. Amazon is your friend. These Mayhew pry bars, I absolutely love them. They have the striking cap on them. I mean, some spots where I've welded stuff to them to do what I gotta do. Poor decisions. But, they're fantastic. I got a couple more in the drawer. I just pulled select few out. They're not bad on price. I think they're running like 60 bucks for like a set of 4 or 5. So totally recommend Mayhew pry bars. Mayhew tools are fantastic. Got their big boy pry bar over here along with some of their chisels and punches in my toolbox. So right on with that. But Mayhew pry bars, love them. Making me work. I've talked about this in a couple other videos. This little Sonex kit, I mean, you got to get into some tight spots. It is what it is. And this has a decent amount of bits for the price. It's like 26 to 32 bucks on Amazon. Absolutely worth it. Little 38-piece bit set. And I have one of these, and I have a Vim kit. I grabbed this over the Vim kit. I mean, I don't know why, but I do. So, and it looks cute in its little red carrying case. So, highly suggest that. It's always good to have little bits and getting tight spots with it, doing interior work or what have you. So, there's that. All right. I'm gonna go with this. Something I would never skimp on, and I'm gonna tell you all not to skimp on it. A good multimeter. Good multimeter. Even if you're changing oil, you should have one in your toolbox. In my opinion, because eventually you're gonna move up. So good to have a great multimeter. This is a Fluke 17B Plus. It's not expensive. I think I paid under $100 for it. It does exactly what it needs to do. I've had this for years, and I cannot complain. And Fluke's such a quality product anyways. My father's got one in his toolbox that's probably been around for like 30 years. It's in that big carrying case, all that fun stuff. The case is falling apart, but his meter still works. So that says a lot. Excuse me, getting a little dry spot in my throat from talking this much. I go home and be quiet. My wife's gonna ask, "What's wrong with you?" She still doesn't know I do the YouTube thing, so I don't know how to feel about that. Broken Pour Trading Company. My best friend, sits there and harps on it. Oh, your wife's gonna beat you when she finds out that you're doing YouTube. Like I have a whole nother life on the side type thing. So with that being said, guys, if you wouldn't mind, do me a favor, write this down. Go to Broken Pour Trading Co. on YouTube, find his channel. Go find one of his videos. One of his recent ones. And I want you to type in his comments, struggle snuggle or banana hammock. Something fun that I hope you guys do just to mess with him. And we'll go into the backstory on that. Hopefully get a couple videos rolling with him in his garage, his setup of tools. But we're gonna grab a couple of these. Getting back to it, I know, I'm all over the map. Nipex, or K-Pex, or however you want to call it.
Goodbye.
Thanks, goodbye to you too, sweetheart. Bluetooth speakers, they're so polite. But these, I'd highly recommend spending the money on these. They're just great tools overall. And as you can see, they're kind of coated and stuff. They're all dirty. They're used. I use these things a lot. This is probably my favorite one. But if I may make a suggestion here for those watching this nonsense, I know I should talk a little bit lower about myself. Anyways, get the ones with the push buttons, guys. I mean, they stay put, and you can't argue with that. The other ones, they're not bad. Push button's a lot better, in my opinion, for whatever that's worth, right? Snap-on truck time. These PWZs, would totally recommend for the toolbox. When you need them, and they are just fantastic. They come in handy for all sorts of things. Use them to fabricate stuff, bending metal, twisting stuff, pulling on stuff, whatever I got to do, they come in handy. I love them. And yeah, it's PWZ2QA. And it's made in Spain, apparently. Baco, I guess, is a brand under Snap-on, if I'm not mistaken. They make something pretty much the same thing for a cheaper price. I'm just more familiar with these. I absolutely love them. That's what I use, so, you know, nothing too crazy, guys. It's a great tool, though. Vice grips. Don't have to be the expensive ones. You can go to Hobo Freight, but Harbor Freight, and go pick up a couple pairs of these. If you break them, you break them. It is what it is. They're cheap enough. Replace them. But get like the 4-pack or buy multiples of different ones. Something that should be in most people's toolboxes. That's what I would have if I was starting over. Once again, if I'm starting over and doing a lot of oil changes, stuff like that, inspections. Here, can I check the air in your tires? You know, someone comes up, hey, you know, can you put some air in my tires? Absolutely, because I'm going to inspect those tires. I'm going to see how's everything wearing. Is it cupping? You know, are you down past the wear bars? Just from this, and hey, I noticed your tires are getting real low. Are you thinking about buying any? I would totally get those 2 rears replaced. The fronts aren't terrible. You know, or hey, you know, you're getting uneven wear. You may need an alignment. Let's get, you know, that up on the rack. Take a look at it. Whatever we got to do to provide the customer with a safe vehicle, first and foremost, got to provide the customer with a safe vehicle. But also with that, you know, upsell a little bit. Customer safety is first. Customer always comes first on that subject. You don't want to have a broken car running around, you know, and cause an accident, and the next thing you know, it's taking out one of your family members. That's not good for anybody. So try to get the customer to take care of their vehicle. You know, safety things, guys. You know, sometimes it's not about what's in your pocket, it's about helping them out. So if they decline it, and that's on them. So it is what it is. Moving along. This is a Matco Tools Kit. It's BST M4. So Bravo Sierra Tango Mike 4. This is a interior panel tool. I've got a lot of use out of this when I worked on Class 8 trucks. Fantastic tool. I've used it on my own personal vehicles. You know, I drive a bunch of junk vehicles. The wife's got the nice car. But with that being said, to window regulators and things of that nature, or, you know, locks going out, use this to pull things apart. I got to pull apart the F-250 that I got and go through the interior on that because I got a water leak. So I got to pull the dash apart and inspect all the wiring, and we're going to see if these come into play or if I can just get by with some screwdrivers and Torx bits. But so we got that. This is a new tool. Got to have a good pocket knife, guys. You'll be cutting open a lot of boxes. You might get that employee that wants to fight in the parking lot, and you got to give them the 1-2 shuffle. You know, make sure you twist. Probably shouldn't be saying stuff like that, guys. When getting in altercations with the coworkers, the best thing you can do is drop your drawers and give them a hug. That's my advice to you. Drop the drawers, give them a hug. HR might be talking to you though, so that's a whole nother thing. Totally recommend Snap-on picks. These are my go-tos. There's so many brands out there. I've had gear wrench ones, but I absolutely love these. So, Snap-on picks. Have had gear wrench screwdrivers. They're great. They're at home. if I have them in my hands every day, these are comfortable with me. I grabbed the broken one. Anyways, these are not pry bars unless you have them like this. That's a pry bar. They're not chisels unless you got a hammer striking them. Okay, so screwdriver, chisel, pry bar. And if you snap the tip off, well, better make a good excuse to your tool guy why you did that. So, that being said, it's getting a little long, guys. I hope you guys have the attention span that to watch the rest of this. Good set of Allen keys. Missing some. I lose them. They're probably scattered about in the toolbox. But these are Tektons. I absolutely love them. I love Tekton products, guys. Just about as much as I love Snap-on, if not more. So, great products. You know, I've cut some of them down and made specialty Allen keys, all that stuff. So, it is what it is. A good neck light. This has saved me time and time again out in the field working on semi trucks in the middle of the night in parking lots. So something good to have. Kind of going with the inspection thing. CT761. Never leave home without this, guys. This is your best friend. Her name is Michelle. Oh, and I'm sorry, I did not introduce Vanessa. This is Vanessa, guys. Absolutely love her. But yes, Michelle, got to keep her around at all times. I would hop on the tool truck in a heartbeat if I was starting over at square one and purchase this. Use it all the time. This is not a necessity if I'm starting over at square one and I'm getting back into it and all that stuff, but this is through ESI. This is like just different connectors and leads and things like that. I highly recommend this. This thing has been used, abused. I've lost some, I've bought some. Fantastic tool. I mean, just great for just checking stuff. So I have diagnosed bad headlights and all kinds of stuff. Fuel shut off solenoids, things of that nature. Just too many things to really think about. For pliers, guys, I'm going with the Snap-on. Right? I've got gear wrench in the drawers. I've got all sorts of brands, but I'm definitely going with these Snap-on ones. I absolutely love this product. I'd go with the wire stripping ones and the crimpers and, you know, the long set, you know, I don't know how you want to phrase that, but it is what it is. Ratchets. We're getting a good 1/2-inch drive ratchet. This is probably, this is the third one I bought just because of the color when I got back into turning wrenches from Snap-on. Love this one. And a little pink flex set. It's just so cute. Does it match my eyes? Or does this one match my eyes? You know, it is what it is. Kind of all over the map. It's okay. But these would be my go-to ratchets. They are my go-to ratchets. I absolutely love them. And with that being said, guys, talking about ratchets, talked to a couple other viewers, and they've kind of convinced me to spend some money on a Tekton and Icon, and I'm thinking a gear wrench. Kind of, let's see what type of abuse we could put underneath of them and onto them, and see what happens with it. So, should be fun. And at the end of the month, after I do it, I'll finish up the video and tell you which one I love the best, which one worked the best, which one sucked, and which one I'd recommend to y'all. So, we'll go along with that. This is just a great work light. It's through Snap-on. It's, I don't know what the part number is on it, guys, but it's one of these lights. I mean, Streamlight makes them. Astro makes something like this. I like the Snap-on ones. I just had to go out back to one of our equipment trailers because I left it stuck up underneath the frame, so didn't want to lose that again. I've already bought this 3 times, so don't want to go for number 4, right? These magnetic test leads from Lang. Absolutely love these. Used and abused. They come in handy. When you need them, you definitely need them because 30 feet is a lot. And it sucks rolling out spools of wire and having to make your own ends. So definitely recommend. starting off, we go back with a Tekton torque wrench. I know this isn't, I don't believe this is made by Tekton by any means, because there's so many brands that use the same design, but that's what it's branded as, and I believe the part number is T4340. Sorry, I can't read. I got a Citrus County education, and I should be reading it 24 Dale Earnhardt 40, but you know, it is what it is. So, highly recommend that. It's gonna fall off the toolbox in a second. Next, this is a Snap-on part number SVT S272. So this is, I've used this a lot. I absolutely love this kit. It's the coolant pressure tester kit, and make some money with this, guys. You know, good for diagnosing stuff. I've found so many damn leaks with this thing, and done a lot of radiators because of it. So great tool to have. We recommend this. I'm putting this in my Harbor Freight toolbox if I hit square one again. Definitely going after this. You're probably thinking, where am I getting all these sockets from, right? You know, I got some ratchets. I got the 1/2-inch drive sockets. Well, this right here, this is a blueprint kit. This is the second one I bought. I keep this in my personal vehicle. Whenever I'm doing side work, whenever I go to the racetrack, I bring this with me. It's all jumbled up. You kind of see it's like splitting right there. Because the sockets kind of come out. That's the only downside, is they're not tight in there. I believe it's a 355-piece socket set, a metric standard, deep, shallow, quarter through and 3/8. Fantastic set. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna try to open it for y'all. See if y'all can see. It's all jumbled up. It's got extensions and stuff in there, but missing some of the stuff. It's in my car, rolling around on the floor by the brake pedal. Got it up in the Husky top, you know, all that stuff. So definitely recommend that, along with some good magnetic trays. These are Matco. Got some Easy Reds. Everyone produces these guys. Don't go crazy spending them off the Matco truck. Go on to Amazon, get them for cheaper. Last but not least, Mueller Cups magnetic trays. Harbor Freight ones work. They come apart. These Mueller Cups ones are like a little bowl. I mean, I could eat cereal out of it in the morning. I might do that. I'm gonna have to clean it out, maybe some brake clean or something stronger. But fantastic design. Absolutely love these. It's a great product. Sorry for the length of the video. It's a little bit longer, but guys, if you want, blame Lucas. He's the one who suggested this, and I just ran with the idea. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's 2 days until Christmas, so have a great holiday weekend. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the time. You guys work so hard every day. Enjoy the time with your family, your friends, your pets. Enjoy the time by yourself, man. That's always nice. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Have a great night. And enjoy. Take it easy and keep wrenching.